Hi there, in today's knitting tutorial video, I'm going to show you an easier way to do a twisted rib stitch. So I just wanted to show you first what we're talking about. This is a regular rib stitch, knit one, purl one, which has a sort of a looser look. It's quite a stretchy stitch. And this is our twisted rib. So it's also a knit one, purl one, but the stitches are twisted, which you can see gives it a really tight, well-defined, beautiful look. Honestly, I like both of these stitches personally. I just use them for different things. So first I'll show you the standard method of working a twisted rib. So if you are working from a pattern and they're asking you to do a twisted rib, they're going to say to knit and purl through the backs of the loops. So that looks like this. Instead of going in the front like we normally would, you're going through the back like this and wrap over as normal. And on the purl side it's the same. Instead of going this way, you reach around the back and come in like that and wrap around like normal. Again, through the back and through the back. Now this is the part that a lot of people find to just be a little bit tedious, is having to wrap all the way around in the back for the purl stitch. So I'll show you what I do instead. So I come in through the front like normal, but instead of wrapping this way, we wrap the other way. And we purl like normal, but instead of wrapping this way, we wrap the other direction, and that's it. So all you're doing is wrapping your yarn in the other direction, and you just have to get the hang of wrapping in the opposite way, and you can get going pretty quickly, and you can produce the same exact beautiful twisted rib that you would with the normal method. So an easy way to remember is that your yarn is always going over from back to front. Oops. Over from back to front. Now, one thing to be aware of if you're going to try this method of twisted rib is I don't recommend combining it with the traditional through the back loop method. And the reason is because when you work through the backs of the loops, you're twisting your stitches in this direction. And in our method, we're twisting them in the opposite direction. So if you were to combine methods, if you were, for example, to knit your stitches through the back of the loop and then purl using this method, you would end up with a rib that just starts to lean in one direction. So if you've ever ended up with a rib that was leaning, that might be what's happening. But to get this nice straight rib, just pick one method or the other and stick with it. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks so much. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and let me know what other kinds of knitting tutorials you'd like to see next. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to find my black cat knitting patterns, I've put links in the description box below. Happy knitting!